Hey, Spring LaFay, Simply Tara. Okay, we've got another special message. Well, this one is for the sign of Aquarius again. I have asked why so many Aquarius readings. And you know what I feel every time I ask that? Because so many Aquarius needs these messages. So, yeah. It's like we have so many Aquariuses that have had it pretty rough. Yeah. And there's messages that need to be given to them. And as long as they're given to me, I'll keep giving them. But I have been getting other signs today too. Quite a few other signs actually. So that's been awesome. Special message for Aquarius, please. Okay. Special message for Aquarius. Well, so far we're looking good here. Oh yeah, somebody's knowing their worth. Special message for Aquarius, please. Somebody is knowing their worth, their value. Now it looks like, they're doing good as far as pentacles stability. Yeah. It's like they're standing on their own 2 feet. They've started to put themselves, they've started to put themselves first some. That's what that feels like. It feels like this person has been through a lot. So much that they begged and pleaded for a blessing. And it feels like they're starting to see that their hard work within themselves, it's showing up. Special message for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? What do Aquarians need to know? Oh, flow. Flow, Aquarians, flow. Flow. It feels like you are going to have so many, like, it's just different. I'm getting paths. It's like if you stay on the right path, you're going to have so many different things on this path. So many different relationships and oh, it's a feeling of wonder and beauty, and because you see these mountains, you see this ice, this snow, you see these beautiful rocks, this ledge. It's like you are going to have so much that you could have never phantomed in your life. It's like things are just going to be so different for you. Yeah, first it is. Yeah. Staying on your journey. Staying on your journey. This new, it feels like new beginning for you. With so much growth. And people are seeing it. That's the thing. It's like, for those of you who you have been stuck in a rut for years, or, it's like you have totally changed and people are seeing it. You are standing strong and people see that. What else is Aquarius? You see there? The wheel. Yeah, the wheel is turning, and it's not turned backwards. It's upright. things are looking good. Things are in your favor. It feels like, you know, for many of you, you're being guided and you're following. You're doing what you are being guided to do. You know. You know, this, I'm also getting that, you know, some of you have been in a very bad place for many, 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 many years. And, you know, it's like a karmic cycle has ended. It's ending. Things are looking so much brighter. And for some of you, it's like you've been waiting. This actually feels like judgment for something. And it feels like it's coming. So I'm not, that's all I'm getting on that. I don't know what that's about. Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius need to know? Sorry about my big old dog. What do Aquarians need to know? What do Aquarians need to know? Looky there. Standing strong. You know, learned so much, got so much wisdom under your belt if you wear one, because you've lived through it. You've came through it. Message for Aquarius. Special messages for Aquarius. Special message. Special message. Special message for Aquarius. Yeah. You're moving forward. You are moving forward gracefully. Gracefully. Working hard in your life. Manifesting what you want. Planting new seeds. This is a feeling of victory. Now for some of you, you're waiting on, it feels like a divorce. For others of you, you may be entering into a new partnership. You've planted a seed and you feel victorious in this. But some of you, you're waiting on a divorce, because I'm drawn to that. The scroll, the paper. And that, okay, judgment. Some of you, this may not be about divorce. This may be, but it feels like there's marriage. But there's something to do with court related, or something to do with a higher power. Someone was smug. Someone was smug and someone walked away. There is a higher power involved. For some of you, that could be court related. For others of you, that is the divine. For some of you, that could be court related and the divine is involved in this. It's like a decision is being made, or a decision has already been made. In some cases, that's what I'm feeling. You know, this is your card. You have brought balance back to your life. You are flowing. I'm drawn to the bird. It feels like you're working hard on yourself. Working hard on your growth. You know, figuring out your life. Figuring out your future. What you want in your future. You know, meditating, really just working hard on yourself, moving out of this choppy water into smooth water. And it feels like, you know, you have let the Hermit guide you. You have followed the Divine's guidance. And you hold yourself up now. You're holding your own self up. That's what that feels like. But we've got this moon here, and I'm feeling like it. I feel like for many of you, you're seeing something clearly now. It's like you're seeing something so clearly, and it's like it took you a long while to do that. But I'm drawn to that path, and I'm drawn to this card. It's like you found the strength to go your path alone. You're moving forward all on your own. I'm also drawn to these, both of them actually. This Fool card here, this baby goose has no choice but to jump. The mother, and they build the nest up so high on the rocky cliff that the babies have to jump. And if they survive, and it feels like you were left in a position where it was sink or swim. And it feels like you are swimming. You took that leap, and now it is time, it feels like, for a new beginning. Yeah. It's beautiful, really. But there is going to be some justice, it feels like, for some of you. Whether that be through court, or something to do with a higher power, or whether that be to do with a higher power through the divine. It feels like many of you have been really hurt worse than you should have ever been hurt. And you have gained such a strength through this. It feels like it has put you so much closer on your path. It has, many have awoken. Many have came into their spiritual gifts and are figuring their paths out, and their spiritual paths. And the divine is involved. Do we need any more for Aquarius? Does Aquarius need any more? Woo! King of Pentacles. Okay. They're veering off. This has to do with a relationship that could be ending, or has ended, or is in the last stages for some of you, divorce. This is one of the people. This is the other person, it feels like. And, it's like they're wanting to come back, or they're wanting to offer you some form of emotion. Higher power is involved, though. They are here. They are watching over you. We got the Five of Pentacles. That Five of Pentacles, it's like a higher power wants you to look. They want you to think about, you see, you were left. It's like someone left you. Now this has to do with a relationship. Some of you, possible divorce. Others of you, just a relationship. But, the divine wants you to take a look. They want you to look back. They want you to really look back. Because where that pet person left you, they left you helpless. They left you feeling alone and helpless, and just all of the burden, the brunt of the burden. You know, then we have the Hangman here, you know, and, you know, the Hangman, it can be about letting go. It's like there's this need to let go of something. It's time. It's time to untie this rope and free yourself. You know, that's for some of you. And, you know, it's time to stop sacrificing your own happiness. Because it feels like for some of you, you've sacrificed your own happiness. You know, the divine is here to let you know you've got that higher wisdom within you. You know, to know your worth and your value. Because you've got the High Priestess here. You know, and it's time to cut that rope. And it feels like many of you are, you know, going through the spiritual enlightenment, and your intuition's coming in strong. So, you know, don't let, it feels like don't let, in other words, don't be swayed off of your journey. You know, you have to remember justice is here for a reason. Some of you, you know, this had to do with something bad within that relationship, you know, and it feels like it has to be balanced, so it's time to let go. But the Nine of Wands here. Nine of Wands. You know, you got strength. Yes, I'm feeling that. Stability and a lot of knowledge within you. And it feels like, you know, you're going to be rewarded. You just have to get through all of this and stay on your path to be rewarded. Seven of Swords. You know, this takes me back to, did you trust them then? Can you trust them now? Did you trust this then? Did you sacrifice your own happiness and trust, put your trust in this person then? Did they let you down? If they did, can you trust them now? That's what I'm getting from that. That is what I'm getting. We're going to take an angel card here. So it kind of, you know, part of this went back into some of what of the earlier read with the trust part, but not completely. Aquarius. Aquarius. What do you need for Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to know? We've got passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay, it went in the floor. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So that's what I've got for you this time. Will there be any more today? I have no clue. I'm not feeling it for Aquarius right now. So I can't say. If so, you know, I will get them done. If not, then till next time, give it a thumbs up. That way YouTube moves along. Bye.